All right, hello and welcome to the Rings. Game 3, State Champ Women, deciding game of the Grand Final Series. This is Matt speaking. I've got Cade Fidelani and Sean Nugent beside me. Guys, are you excited for a big game?
Yeah, it should be a real good game. Hard at it. Everyone be fairly tired and see who can be the toughest and come out with a win.
Now, Sean, you missed last night.
Yeah.
Are you excited for today?
Yes, definitely. Real excited.
So we have tip-off in under 7.5 minutes. Of course, we'll have the anthems and so on before then. We'll have a quick recap of what happened last night. Came down to the Rings. Hume City up 1-0 in the series, and Ringwood came out with a big win, Cade.
Yeah, got off to a real slow start. Shooting fairly poor in the first quarter. 4 from 27, I think it was. Then in the third quarter, Vanders came out and dropped 16 points, pulled in a fair few rebounds as well, and she was pretty much the difference in the game in the second half.
Yeah, so Ringwood 65 to Hume City's 58 last night. Amber Heggie came up with 17 points in the first half, only had added 4 after that, but she ended up with 21 points, 14 rebounds and 3 blocks. And as Cade said, Jackie Vanderzag, 16 points and 10 rebounds, a huge double-double, and a lot of that was done with 4 personal fouls. For the Broncos side of things, Colleen Planeta, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 6 blocks. She caught fire a bit in the third quarter and had some help from Nicole Zammett, 14 points, 9 rebounds and 5 assists. Predictions for tonight or today, boys? Predictions?
Probably Ringwood. They got the home court advantage, and they seem to do it pretty easily. Looking at the stats from last night, so that's just my prediction. But I've been wrong before.
I think Ringwood will get up today. As we know, Lauren didn't play much last night. Should have fresh legs, and I reckon she could be the difference in the game today.
Yeah, I reckon that's it. It's game 3 deciders. A lot of the time, the home court advantage could play a big part. And the fact that Ringwood also won the last game gives them a bit more momentum going into this one. And as I said, Lauren Uzdijk only played 15 minutes last night, so she should hopefully have fresh legs for the Hawks.
Yeah.
So we are about to have the announcement of the players onto the court and the anthems. We're excited for a big game here at the Rings. It's pretty packed already. We've already got people standing up behind the benches. Pretty packed house. I'm excited, fellas. I'm excited. Maybe we can get a championship banner instead of a runners-up one, finally. Yeah. Third time lucky.
That would be nice. And I think the girls have been in the Grand Final Series the past few years, but I don't think they've got it.
At the other end.
So these two always seem to be the better teams in the league.
So players called into their benches. And we will have the announcements of the players onto the court.
Hey, what's the technology?
So there we are, national anthem finished. We are 5 minutes away from tip-off, and let's quickly just recap both teams' journeys to this big stage. Hume City finished first, Ringwood second, so it is the big matchup. First week of finals, Ringwood, it came over Southern Penn with almost a 30-point margin. Hume City got the week off. In the next week of finals, they faced each other. And Ringwood came over the top of Hume City by 10 points, their first win against them for the year. In that game, we saw Amber Heggie with 27 points and 10 rebounds, and she dominated there. So Hume City had to play another game. If they were going to get to the grand final, they came over Bulleen by 11. And in game one, Hume City took it by 10 points, 58-48, before finally in game two, Ringwood got up and have sent it to a game three. It's exciting stuff.
It is.
Yeah.
Good to see you do your research, mate.
Oh, always, Sean. Yep. Always doing my research. Players to watch out for.
Well, we know from Ringwood, Amber Heggie and Lauren Usdyke. Last night, it looked like Vanderzag played well.
Yeah,
so
she played real well.
I think every time I watch Ringwood, they always seem to have a full team of contributors. I don't know too much about Hume. But I do think they have a girl in the WNBL.
Colleen Planeta, yep. Yeah. So she played very well last night. She's played well all year, for that matter. Averages 22.4 points a game on the year, which is a pretty impressive.
That's a dead giveaway.
And then Nicole Zammett runs the point for them. She's been very good. Was very good last night and been very good all year as well.
She worked well off the pick and roll last night.
Definitely. That Planeta pick and roll, along with Nicole Zammett, was very effective. We saw Rebecca Romeo come in, chip in a few points, and Will, who was with us last night, also said to watch out for Gallagher and McMahon. He'd seen them a couple of times play very, very well for Hume City.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out in terms of the opening. We saw last night both teams still feeling each other out a bit, even though it was a game two. Okay, do you think we're going to see a bit of the same thing?
Yeah, I think it still might get off to a bit of a slow start. I think maybe by second quarter it might pick up a little bit, and we'll see who really wants it more.
And it'd be interesting also to see whether Ringwood can improve on their shooting start of the past first two games of the grand final series. They've started very, very slowly.
First three came in the first quarter last night for Ringwood, so they'll be wanting to work on that a little bit more.
Very, very well said, Kay. Very well said.
Hopefully the Ringwood girls take a bit of confidence out of last night.
Yep.
And knowing that they beat them a few weeks ago.
Now, Sean, I just want to prepare you for something.
Yeah.
We last night we had two drums on either side of us, constantly banging away.
Yeah.
And great for the atmosphere, but heard it all throughout the night last night. It was
they Ringwood supporting drums?
Both.
Oh, wow.
One from Hume, one from Ringwood.
Yeah.
If anybody tuned in last night, you would have probably heard the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So it's a big atmosphere. Big atmosphere, as it should be in a grand final. And game three, this is huge.
You know, it's a big atmosphere when you look over in the corner, you see the BigV dudes.
We've got everybody familiar around BigV is here today.
Yeah.
We're a minute and a half away from tip-off. The players go in for their final address.
This is the last week of BigV in the league, I think.
Exactly, the last game we'll be covering for the year. Thoughts on what we're going to expect out of the first quarter? Do you think we'll see Amber Heggie and Colleen Planeta get double teamed straight away? Like with last night, it took a quarter or two before that happened.
Yeah, both teams will be focusing on shutting both star players pretty much down pretty early. They both got away in the first half last night. Quick start, 17 points and 14 rebounds in the first half for Amber.
Something like that. She was beating Hume City for most of the first half just by herself, which was pretty impressive.
She was unstoppable, and then Hume figured out to shut her down a little bit, double teaming her when she caught it. And Ringwood need to start doing the same with Planeta. That fadeaway jump shot of hers.
I don't think she even looks at it half the time. Yeah. She just turns around, but it goes in.
Yeah,
it goes in. That's all you could ask.
Exactly.
For a shot to go in.
Yeah.
I think we're in for a good game, boys.
I hope so. I think it's going to be tight. It was last night. It ended up ballooning out just a little bit towards the end in the last, 30 seconds. But that was because Hume City had to try a few things if they were going to try and win. So we're expecting another close game. We hope for anybody's sake that it is a close game. We hope your team gets up if you're watching from home.
Do you reckon Planeta might be a bit tired today? 40 minutes last night.
Big effort, I know. I think she's got to be more aggressive in the first half.
Yeah.
In the first half last night, it took her a while before she actually started to get going. It maybe took her to about the third quarter before she really started being the focal point of the offense.
She was doing well in the defensive end though.
Yeah, it's 6 blocks.
6 blocks. That's
Pretty impressive. One huge one against the backboard.
Do you know if there's any other girls after Hume that play NBL, or is it?
There's a Gallagher's a New Zealand representative, I believe. As we're ready for tip-off, McMahon and Heggie, and just like last night, the Ringwood Hawks come away with the first tip. Sarah Youssef, the floor general for the Hawks, will look to set it up.
She needs to control it a bit more today.
Tara Blair will be looking for that three-point shot to drop a bit more tonight. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Deep three-pointer. And it's an air ball. And the
to be expected in a Game 3 final, a couple of shaky mistakes.
Yeah.
You'd hope that the nerves are out by now.
That's where you want a quick early layup instead of a three-point shot. Settle everyone's nerves.
Good defensive set early from Hume City as we see Wright. Nothing doing, kicks out to Zamet. She'll launch a three, short, and out of bounds. That'll be Ringwood ball.
Both teams going for early threes.
Got away with one Ringwood there, I reckon.
Potentially over the back foul a bit there, maybe?
I think Hume had a lot of numbers in getting a rebound.
You hear the vuvuzelas going up and about in the background. A World Cup atmosphere here at the Rings. Heggie,
nice
great drive baseline. Gets Ringwood off to a great start. First points of the game to Amber Heggie.
And a replay too. Look at that. Just a figure of beauty. There's Planeta controlling the ball up. Almost lost it.
Good drive from Alifi. Kicks out back to Planeta. 10 on the shot clock.
She's a
bit
tall
too
girl,
far
isn't
out.
she? Oh,
6 seconds.
Oh, and the foul's on Youssef. I thought it might have been an offensive foul. As we have a look at the replay, she got knocked into it by the screener, but the screen looked pretty legal. So it'll be Hume City to inbound the ball, 14 on the shot clock. Zamet with a pick and roll with McMahon, and then again with Planeta.
Good defense by Ringwood here.
Who's not guarding Planeta?
3,
Playing it well.
Great defense.
Oh, nice defense.
But a hustle from Nicole Zamet. And an early foul for Lauren Hoosdock. She's got to be careful. She got to be into a bit of foul trouble in game 2.
You don't want that.
Great defensive set for the Hawks. They'll be unhappy that they didn't come up with a rebound on that one.
2 times in a row down the court.
Zamet open again.
Oh,
banks it in. Don't know if she meant to do it, but they'll take him anyway. So we're 2 apiece after 2 minutes. Slow start from both teams again.
Looks like Hume are playing a bit of a 3-2 zone.
Youssef for 3. Got it. We didn't have to wait long tonight, fellas. We had to wait 3 quarters.
For
2 and a bit quarters for a 3-point bomb from the Hawks last night, but today we get one in the first 3 minutes.
They look ready to go, don't they?
100%. Once again, good defense. Shot clock down to 10, and there's a charge. Sarah Youssef.
Youssef is not mucking around today, boys.
Have a look at the replay. Got into great position. A 3 down one end, and the offensive draws the offensive foul down the other end.
Youssef's one to watch out for today, I reckon.
Heggie on the baseline, same move as she did a bit earlier. To Blair, to Youssef, to Bedouin.
Good extra pass.
Oh,
great hustle. Youssef again. Oh, that would have brought the house down, I think.
Big Planeta running the break, just slows it down a little bit.
Interesting to see how the foul count goes tonight as well. Last night's was definitely in the favour of the Hawks. Got the rub of the green a little bit.
6 seconds on the shot clock.
Right to Planeta, 2-1.
Oh, good defense, and that must be a trouble.
And it will be a Ringwood Hawks ball. I think a good no call. Didn't call the charge, didn't call the block.
Just let the girls figure it out for themselves.
Hume City's running their sets real late, starting down at 10 seconds. The Ringwood defensive pressure's been real good to start off this game.
Pick and roll with Heggie and Yusuf. Feed down to Uzak. She'll want to get going early.
Look
Little
at that
post shimmy.
Doesn't
go. The story of last night a bit for Lauren Uzdike. Zamet with a great take, but good hands.
Few turnovers for Hume early. Good signs if you're a Ringwood fan. Peggy seems to have a bit of height on her player down there.
Yeah. Good defense.
So it'll be Hawks ball from the side, 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Interesting matchup Hume's going with, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got Lalifi on Heggie. Wide ball to Badome. Thought about it. Uzdike. Great take. She draws the foul and she'll go to the line for 2.
That's what she needs, I reckon. A couple of free throws just to get her back into form.
We saw that last night as well. They went to the free throw line a lot in the first half, and it was what kept them in the game and gave them that little lead. Uzdike short on the first.
Didn't look like she shot that. Just looked like she threw it at the ring.
Bit of early nerves, Kate.
60% free throw shooter on the year.
Oh,
She can't get either of them.
Throws.
So here comes Hume City. Zamet, low block Planeta. We've seen this a bit.
it's good defense by Uzdike. Go and have a round. Oh, look at
There it is.
That shot, it hardly missed last night, but the first one goes long for Planeta.
Yusuf controlling. Finds Uzdike in the
Tough
paint.
feed. 10 on the shot clock. Badome, Uzdike, long triple. Couldn't get it to go.
Oh, look at that. Oh, almost a sneaky little steal there by Badome.
Reminds me a little bit of you there, Sean Nugent.
They are quite loud, those trumpets, aren't they? I don't know if you're picking up on the cameras. But
Lalifi, crowd wanted to travel. That, and maybe another travel.
yeah, I reckon you might.
5 on the shot clock. Can shoot it.
Good rebound
Came
by
up
Heggie.
short. And pushes the break.
Not much scoring in the first quarter.
Ooh, tough move.
Heggie was robbed there. She looks to be a bit hurt.
And there's a mid-court foul on Tara Blair. Peggy grabbing her nose, I think.
I think she just got hit on the nose.
They hurt, don't they?
Yeah, hurt
We
for
see
little
a
bit.
substitution. Nicole McMahon comes off. Vivian Saad comes on. She fouled out last night, so it'll be interesting to see how she goes. Air horns galore here at the
It
rings.
is.
Planeta. Double team early from the Hawks, and she misses another one. Vivian Saad hustles hard under the ring.
That's a tough shot.
Ringwood seemed to be playing here pretty well in the first bit.
In and under, Vivian Saad.
Keep going all game.
Yeah, as you say, the defense is at a high intensity for the Hawks to start this game.
But not much scoring.
Yeah, very low scoring.
Down to 10 on the shot clock. Planeta for 3. Long, she can't get one to go. And we've just seen another drum walk in. It's going to get even louder here at the rings.
Could it possibly?
Yusuf, Badome, Uzdike, over to Blair, low post feed,
Nice
Heggie.
pass.
Gets double teamed. We thought we might see that early, and we have.
That was good ball movement by Ringwood though.
Oh!
On the calls on Uzdike, that's a tough one. That is her second. Looked like she got a lot of the ball, and she's going to have to take an early break. Foul trouble early for Lauren
Didn't look like
Uzdike.
it was her that fouled her. Just, I don't know.
Ringwood needs her out there at the moment.
And the Game 2 hero of the last quarter, Jackie Vanderzak, checks in. Hume City 1 of 8 from the field at the moment, 0 of 4 from the 3-point line. So half of their shots that they've tossed up have been from the 3-point line, and they haven't got one to go just yet.
Just saves it from half court. Good defense by Yusuf. Nice deep. Ringwood seem to be all over Hume defensively, but also struggling to score out there.
Hume hasn't really run a real good set yet. They need to get through one and get an easy score.
But Ringwood down the other end have to take advantage of it. Blair to Van der Zaag, low post feed, Heggie, great catch, Badome in the corner. The lefty gets it to go for 3 more. And Ringwood jump out to a 6-point lead.
Heggie getting plenty of attention down on the block.
Long time in the key.
Yeah, Vivian Sard camped a bit down there. 10 seconds on the shot clock again for Hume City.
Nice
Leafy,
move.
tough ass.
Oh, no call, just out of bounds on that one. I didn't get a great look at it, so I can't judge.
14 on the shot clock for Hume City. Oh, great pressure from the Ringwood Hawks and another turnover from Hume City. And we have a timeout on the floor to the Broncos.
Ringwood's here to play today. They can sense that they can win this game, and they're going to give it everything they can.
The crowd likes it as well, so after almost 7 minutes, the Hawks lead the Hume City Broncos 8-2. Thoughts on the start for the first quarter, fellas?
I think Ringwood looked much better, but we've only been playing a short amount, so probably a good timely timeout by Hume, and I'm sure they'll come out much better than what they just did.
Okay,
yeah,
what about you?
Real good defensive pressure by Ringwood. Just need to convert at the other end.
So that's
a couple of early threes though, which is good signs for Ringwood.
definitely after last night. 4 turnovers already to Hume City, which is a tough start. I'm sure that's what their coach, Katrina Hibbert, will be saying to them at the timeout. 1 of 9 from the field, Ringwood a 3 of 8, and of course 2 3-pointers, as you mentioned, Cade. Great start from the Hawks, but I'm sure what Coach Tim Motton will be saying is we need to take advantage of this slow start from the Broncos.
Yeah, they need to keep pushing it. Broncos look pretty tired out there as well. Slow, setting up their plays, setting them up with about 10 seconds left. So Ringwood, as soon as they get the ball, they just need to push it.
The only worrying sign for Ringwood to start is Lauren Oosdijk with 2 early fouls. She looked to be aggressive at the start of the first quarter, so a bit sad that she stepped out, but as we mentioned, Jackie Van der Zaag stepped in. As we also see Kate Spillane come in. She played very well in the 4th quarter last night as well.
Defensive pressures really picked up by the Broncos.
Oh, nice little
Great move from Jackie Van der Zaag.
Tough little left-hand finish there.
Doesn't mind that corner jump shot, and I think Hume City knew it. They took it just a bit too much of an extra step out.
Playing Planeta very well too.
Gallagher long. Oh, there's the hook a little bit.
Nice
Huge block. And the hustle play.
Van der Zaag's everywhere.
As she was last night as well.
It's good to see.
14 on the shot clock for Hume City. They have still yet to register another basket. They're only on 2 points. Van der Zaag's defense on Planeta has been good. Great D again.
Oh,
Short,
nothing is dropping for Hume.
Cannot get one to go.
But they are getting a lot of rebounds, a lot of second chances.
Sard, long 2. And the foul is on Spillane.
Oh.
So Hume City will get the ball back again, as we see on the box out on the baseline.
And that's Ringwood's 5th foul. So
in the bonus, and that just hurts because they played great defense, and now they could get 2 freebies at the line.
Lots of effort from Hume City at the moment, focusing on offensive rebounds.
Planeta, a 75% free throw shooter on the year. She makes the first. Hume City doubling Ringwood's rebound count early in this one, but Ringwood hold the 6-point lead.
very loud drums.
So 2 minutes to go here.
Good skip
Yusuf.
pass.
A lot of offensive rebounds in this game, isn't there?
And we saw that a lot. Hawks in the start of game 2. Down to 5. Heggie. Tough. Somehow got it out to Badome. She's going to have to shoot it. Oh! Crowd wanted it.
That was pretty close.
It was the shot clock.
To see on replay if they got
A great effort. She came flying from out of bounds, Amber Heggie, and almost got the 2 balls. She got the ball in.
That was impressive anyway.
Yeah, that was good read.
I don't know quite how she got that in the
Good
basket.
job trying to stay with it as well,
Nice
though.
read there as well.
Planeta
Nothing
cannot get a basket.
40 minutes from last night must be showing now.
Yusuf, hand off to Badome, now hand off to Heggie. Tough move,
Nice
she got
steal.
stripped.
And they're off. Oh, stolen by Yusuf.
Away comes Spillane, the crowd getting into it now. Badome thought about the triple. Surely a reaching foul or something there, nothing called. Down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Badome, nothing. Van der Zaag. Why not? Why wouldn't you give the ball to Jackie Van der Zaag the way she's been playing over these past 2 games?
2 from 2.
Big finals player.
Planeta down the other end, yet to make a field goal. She just got 2 points from the foul line. Inside the last minute, Gallagher gets 3. Much needed basket for Hume City.
Hume need to get a stop here and get another score before quarter time.
Bit of a horns action being run here by the Hawks. Down to 10 on the shot clock, 15 on the game clock.
Nice take by Badome. Out to Spillane. From the elbow. Oh, just short.
Hawks don't want to foul here. Down to 5, 4, 3. Zamet.
Looks good.
3. Oh. And that is 1 quarter down in game 3 of the Big V Champ Women final series, and it's Ringwood out to a 12-7 lead. Guys, what do we think so far of the first quarter?
Hume look like they're just starting to get into the game. Ringwood hasn't really taken their opportunities down the other end. Great defensive pressure, but they haven't been able to convert in the offensive end.
Sean?
Yeah, I think if Hume had have made a few more of their shots that just spilled out, missed a few easy ones, it would probably be a little bit closer, but still, pretty close game. Good first quarter to watch.
So some quick team stats. Ringwood shooting at 38.5%. Hume just at 14.3%. They are 2 of 14 from the field. Both teams have actually started hitting the 3-ball.
Yeah,
2 to the Hawks and 1 to Hume City.
Yeah.
Bit better than last night, Cade?
Haven't had to wait for the third quarter for Ringwood's first 3. Shooting at 2 from 7, but they're actually happy to shoot the ball now.
Rebound count 11-6 Hume City's way. 2 steals to 1 Hume City's way. Turnover 6 to Hume City, just the 3 to the Hawks. They'll be happy about that. And the foul count 5 on the Hawks, just 2 on Hume City, which may have been a bit of a level up from last night's play.
Yeah.
They'll be happy with they've kept Planeta pretty quiet in the first quarter.
Yeah, she hasn't been able to go off yet.
So some play statistics, Kay, would you like to run through those, or Sean?
Yeah, I'll get them. Leading scorers for Ringwood. Leading scorers for Ringwood. 3 to Yusuf and 3 to Badome.
4 to Van der Zaag as well.
Oh, yeah.
Some tough finishes there.
And a bit better to see a spread of scoring rather than just the one player dominating like we saw last night.
And leading scorer for Hume is Gallagher.
With that 3-point basket. It's been a slow start, as we've seen in both games.
Yeah.
And we are just about ready to start the second quarter. Hawks will have possession.
Close to a turnover.
Van der Zaag, Badome.
Nice
Rip and go.
crossover.
Good take.
Fantastic move, as we see on the replay. Hit Planeta with that crossover, and it was a bit of a mismatch on the perimeter. And she draws the foul. She'll go to the line for 2. Emma Badome shooting at the free throw at 76% on the year.
First one's good.
Very confident that she stepped up to the line.
Two from the free throw line. Last night, nerves got in the way a little bit at the end, and Ringwood missed a fair few easy free throws that they would usually put away.
Yeah, and they were lucky enough that Hume City could make them pay down the other end, as we see Lalifi with a big 3. Brings the lead just back to 4. A better set from Hume City. They get a good look, and they don't have to wait down to about 5 seconds on the shot clock to get it. Van der Zag in the corner. Wanted a bit early. Here's that mismatch for Heggie Lalifi. It's going to be a block. And now that's an interesting matchup. Lalifi on Heggie. They've run with it a bit.
I think she might be a strong girl. I reckon that's.
Yeah, I don't think Hume City will be too worried about that foul. She's planned it in front. A bit unlucky there.
Yeah, Amber Heggie just turn around and shoot the ball over the top of her.
Yeah.
It does look like their point guard's guarding our centre though, which is quite funny.
Hume City also look to be very happy to switch off any off-ball screens, as Heggie makes 2 from 2. She shot the free throw very well last night. Was 7 of 7 to start the game, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 7 from 7, and then missed 2 late ones.
Off the unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
You see Lalifi will go to the line right back to shoot 2.
Is that
first personal foul?
First.
There was a bit of a worry last night. She got into some early foul trouble. They won't want that to happen again.
What a noise made by the Ringwood fans.
Even some percussion. It's no longer just the bass drum. We've got some percussion down here from the Hawks.
Sounds like some pot pans.
If there was a game 4 or 5, I think we'd start hearing the trumpets, the woodwind,
the didgeridoo.
So Lalifi makes both back to a 4-point ball game. Sarah Yusuf comes down. We'll look to set it up for the Hawks.
Good save.
And once again, a good start in the second quarter to Amber Heggie.
That was good timing by Ringwood as well.
Saad pops it up and in.
Oh, she's got angry and might be given a warning here. But I do think that she did deserve a foul call there.
She's just trying to walk away, not to get the attention of the umpire. So it's a warning to Vivian Saad, I believe. Feel like the old video games, if you ran away, you never used to get a yellow card in the FIFAs. Pick and roll, Badome and Van der Zag. Drives hard on the baseline, step around again, doesn't get it to go this time. Oh, interesting no call.
Yeah.
Lalifi's still down. Van der Zag mid-range, got it to go. And interesting, Lalifi was boxing out. Heggie looked like she was trying to go straight up. Lalifi kept backing over, and then Heggie came right over the top. No call. Both benches not happy about it.
Van der Zag's been really good again, hasn't she?
Excellent start.
She got squashed.
Kicked ball. Shot clock resets to 14. 6-point Ringwood lead. And if they can get a couple stops, they have a chance to push it out here. Planita happy to jack up the 3.
Nice
Lalifi, great rebound from Spillane.
A lot of contact, isn't there?
Yeah.
Refs letting them play it out. Van der Zag in that corner. She doesn't mind that shot. The dome at the top. Heggie on Lalifi.
Just a bit too high for her. And Saad back the other way.
And a good foul. Stopped the layup and made it a baseline ball from Spillane.
Smart.
Ringwood needs to feed the ball into Van der Zag a bit more. On that little baseline there. She got a pretty good baseline jump shot. Feed it in there. She's scoring at the moment.
Timeout on the floor. Ringwood with a 6-point lead. It's 20-14. And as you say that, Jackie Vanderzag's up to 6 points. She's been excellent coming off the bench. 6 points to Heggie and 5 to Badome. For Hume City, we have, let's have a look down here. We have Planeta, only 2. She's had a slow start only from those 2 free throws. Leafy with 5. She's been effective coming off, well, not off the bench. She started, but she didn't start last night, I don't think.
There was a few new starters for Hume tonight. Wright as well, I think.
Oh, no, sorry, Leafy did start last night, but yeah, as you say, Wright was in tonight. And so too was McMahon, and they came in for Gallagher and Sard.
Just seems to be hanging around that 6-point deficit, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it could go either way, and we saw this as playing out a bit similar to last night's game as well.
just Ringwood's not shooting as poorly to start off the game.
And it was in the last 3 or 4 minutes that Hume City actually took over to end the first half, now with a 1-point lead. So we'll see how this plays out compared to that.
Oh,
Turnover. The defensive pressure of the Ringwood Hawks becoming a real factor. And that, I think, is the 7th or 8th turnover.
Is Planeta Australian? Do you know? Anyone?
Peggy, great little move. Blair, 3-point bomb, no good.
She got Ringwood going last night from 3.
Five on the shot clock, but Dome has to jack it up. Big shot.
Oh, and a good run, chased down by Vanderzag to cause their stoppage.
Planeta, of course, is the reigning MVP as we see a substitution on the floor. Jacinta Scott comes in and Lalifi takes a break. She's been pretty good so far today.
Planeta needs to start changing into a passing game. Her shots aren't dropping for her.
And just as Kate says that, she goes to that turnaround jump shot that she loves so much. Down to 10 on the shot clock for the Hawks. Vanderzag, tough pass to Heggie. Oh, and a shoulder.
Her shoulder again.
She's grasping it. She looks okay, I think, but down the other end, Hume City knocked down 2 points. Substitution.
Peggy seems to be all right.
I think Planeta might have a bit of blood on her, and that's why she had to get the sub.
She hurt that shoulder last night, it seemed like, early in that second quarter. Landed on a bit funny, maybe a little bit of more pressure on there.
Planeta from the state, Sean.
Oh, okay.
Went to Point Loma College.
Yeah.
And I think a bit of blood on the jersey for Planeta as well, because she's going to have to change her jersey.
This is where Ringwood should be able to punish.
Oh, nice steal
Hume
by
City.
Sard, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
Nicole Zamet. Sarah Yusuf was open for a long time for the Hawks, and they just took too long to get it to her. Vivian Sard, wide open.
Back to a 3-point game.
Defensive lapse from the Ringwood Hawks.
Oh, bad luck.
As we see a miss down the other end, we're just about halfway through the second quarter.
Not as many fouls called this quarter.
Yeah, refs have let it go just a tad more. Zamet continues to run the point. Great feed. Didn't need to take the dribble, McMahon.
Good help by Vanderzag.
As we see Inez Lee for the Hawks looking to check in. She's the instant offense off the bench for them. Heggie wants the feed, but Dome feeling it.
She was left wide open there, hit 2 early threes, and
why not?
Yeah.
Planeta's checking back in too.
Zamet wide open. Big time block from Amber Heggie. She's disappointed herself she couldn't get it, but have a look at the replay coming from nowhere to get that one out of there.
Just couldn't grab it after she hit it.
Good help defense there.
So Sarah Youssef takes a break, and Inez Lee comes on. McMahon takes a break, and Planeta back on. She's changed her number. She's gone from 42 to 11, just for people watching at home. I think ref's just making sure that the score bench has got that change the number down.
Having trouble finding someone? Nice.
Good deal.
She's taking a jump there.
Count the points, no call. Solved it a little bit, I think, from our angle.
Maybe.
The Dome left open again. Vanderzag, that's a corner. Thank you
That's
very
a
much.
shot. You do not want to leave her open.
Give her the
there.
ball. That's her 8 points. Up to 8 points now, I think.
So. Shooting very efficiently too. 4 or 5.
And playing excellent defense on Colleen Planeta. Scott again, tough move. Could have been a travel. Blair comes down with the rebound. Inez Lee looking to set it up for the Hawks. The Dome. Wide to Tara Blair. Pull up jump shot. Doesn't get it to go.
Hesitated on that a little bit.
So we've got just a tick under 3.5 minutes to go here in the first half. And it's Ringwood with a 3-point lead. Hand off to Zamet. Great recovery from Inez Lee. Vivian Sard looking to take Heggie one-on-one. Oh, tough call from our viewer. Have a look at the replay.
She put her hands on it.
Yeah, a little bit of a
little
hand check. And that is Heggie's second, I think.
Got to keep her
So 2
hands up
fouls on the
there.
American girls.
Tara Blair
And
takes a
Uzdike's
sub.
checking back in.
I think Uzdike will check back in for Amber.
No. Oh yeah, sorry. Shouldn't doubt you.
I'm all over it, Sean. I'm all over it, mate. It'll be Vivian Sard to shoot 2. And
Bit of technical issues here for.
I think, there's something, maybe a bit of blood on the court. I'm not 100% sure.
Some loud drums, aren't they?
Yeah. It's a
We're
bit of
just
chant that they've pre-organised.
good to see. Good to see.
Yeah.
So just a bit of a delay in the game at the moment. I'm not 100% sure as to what's going on.
Everyone's going crazy when nothing's happening.
We're standing around doing not a whole lot at the moment on the court.
The fans
Somebody's
eventually got
finally
tired out.
moved. I think it must be some blood on the court because there are things you have to go through when blood is on the court. So both teams take a makeshift timeout.
Everyone's just standing around doing nothing. And
Well, the ref's protecting the piece of court. Yeah, we see the blood kit come on. So a 3-point lead to Ringwood. 3:12 left in the first half.
I think this is good timing for Ringwood. Hume City just seems to be getting back into the game a little bit.
Yep.
It's good for this little timeout.
Maybe a bit of break in momentum.
A bit of break.
Now it's playing out similar to what happened last night.
Yeah.
Sean, what do you think? What do you expect for the last 3 minutes?
Well, Uzdike's checked back in, so probably looking to get her the ball. We didn't see her for a bit because she's in foul trouble.
Yep.
So hopefully,
I think she'll be real real good in this.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Real good.
She'll be real good, fresh from last night. She'll be able to knock down some shots, hopefully. Just forget about everything else that's happening. Just knock down some shots.
Just can't afford to get that third foul. She's
Yeah.
on 2 personal fouls, so she's got to be careful. We're back on court. Vivian Saab misses the first, and the Hawks crowd enjoys it.
It's hard to shoot some free throws after a long play.
She makes the second.
2-point game.
A big last 3 minutes. We saw it happen last night. Hume City just came over the top of Ringwood when Ringwood had the momentum for most of the first half. Let's see what happens. Show Motten on. Van der Zaag down to Oosdijk. Back to Van der Zaag. Badome down to 8 on the shot clock. Inez Lee. Corner. Motten.
For 3.
Look at the rebound from Van der Zaag.
And Oosdijk.
And Oosdijk. And the foul. Great hustle from the Ringwood girls on the rebounds.
Look at the replay. Just fighting down there. It's what
Good
we love.
team
Two
effort.
blonde twin towers out there.
Yeah.
Oosdijk missed a set earlier on, so she'll be hoping to get her first points on the board, get a little bit more confidence, see the ball get in the basket. Misses the first.
She's really struggling.
And it becomes a confidence thing at this stage as well. Bit of a mental game when you step up to the free throw line. Just took a little bit longer on that one. Settled herself. Good to see Lauren Oosdijk. She gets her
She'll be good
first
now.
point.
She'll be good.
Scott feed over the back foul call on Van der Zaag. Maybe that little break may have changed the umpiring in this game as well.
Yeah. Just let her catch it there and get a double team down on her. Like, reaching over the back, it's instant foul any day of the week.
Top Sard wants to draw the third on Oosdijk. Tried that step through a lot last night. Didn't get one to go. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Hume City ball. 13 on the shot clock. Planeta. Some good defense from Jackie Van der Zaag. Corner, Gallagher. No good. Van der Zaag with a rebound. She's everywhere.
She is playing well, isn't she?
Only a third rebound though.
That corner spot, this time it doesn't go.
You're allowed to miss one every now and then.
Good hustle by Nestle.
Just couldn't get a handle on it.
And the wall was right there to catch her.
She stayed with it all out the court. Good effort.
So 19 on the shot clock for Hume. They've got a chance to run a full set. Planeta still out on the floor. So too Zamet. Turnaround jump shot. Has only had the one go today. She's just struggling a little bit with that bread and butter basket. Under 2 minutes. Mott thought about it. Missed one earlier. And the foul is on Zamet. Her second personal. Planeta on 2, so a big chance for the Ringwood girls just to put some of the Hume City players in a bit of foul trouble. Planeta's got 2. Zamet gets her second.
I reckon we should get... Ringwood needs to get Lee in the corner in this sort of zone man thing they're running.
Bit of a match-up zone. Motten was right there if she wanted it. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Badome. Nothing doing. Oosdijk. Not in the corner, but no good.
Go luck. Oh, is that going out?
Well, Leafy just gets a handle on it to Scott.
Full court pressure by Ringwood here.
Don't want to draw another foul. That'll put them in the bonus.
Well guarded.
Well, Leafy, tough shot. Think she wanted the foul.
Bit unlucky not to get it there, I reckon.
Hawks with a 3-point lead.
Oosdijk
Oosdijk.
lines it up.
There it is!
Big shot. Lauren Oosdijk.
She just
Maybe
needed
able
that
to get
free
her
throw.
going.
4 points in a very short time.
Shoots 30% from downtown on the year.
Can't leave her open then.
Nicole Zamet. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Good defensive set again from the Hawks. Scott, pick and roll. Oh, maybe a bit of a
Good
push
help.
up. 2, 1. That would have been a heartbreaker.
And that is a heartbreaker, the rebound. Oh, Planeta, that doesn't look good.
Nobody on the rebounds. McMahon gets one.
She needs to put it away, Panita.
Struggling a bit from the field. Makes her 1 of 8. She only has 4 points, 2 free throws. 33 seconds on the game clock, 14 on the shot clock. And a turnover. So, on the flip side of what we saw last night, it's Ringwood with the momentum at the moment going into the halftime break.
It's come from last night, I reckon.
33 seconds left. And they'll look to set something up here. Bit of a horns action. And it's going to be a foul on Scott, and that'll be bonus as well.
Good aggressiveness knowing there in the penalty.
Maybe a bit of a tough foul call. So that puts them in the bonus. They'll go for 2 extra.
22 seconds left on the game time clock.
And some important shots here from the Nestle.
Oh,
Cannot get the first to go.
Short. Just long, I should say.
71% free throw shooter on the year. She gets the second one to go. So Hume City likely just to settle for 1 here.
Timeout by Hume.
And Coach Katrina Hibbert, well aware of that. She wants to set something up with her troops.
You know, Wright started, but we haven't seen much of her at all. And
No, she
Only played for 6 minutes.
didn't start last night either.
I don't know what's
She
going on
didn't
there.
start last night. Didn't really get on much either.
No, didn't have a huge effect last night. Can shoot the ball if you leave her open.
Yeah.
She played 21 minutes, 5 points, 7 rebounds. Came on and did a bit, but hasn't got on as much
100% from the field as well.
here in this game. So maybe they'll look to give her a bit more of a run. Fellas, what do we expect to see out of this time out here? 22 seconds. They're likely to settle for 1. What do you reckon we're going to see?
Ringwood might be pushing up with a bit of full court pressure, trying to get a steal and a quick score. Hume might just protect the ball a little bit, not let Ringwood get any other chances for a score, and try and pick back the lead a little bit.
Sean?
I don't think they'll full court pressure him because they've got fouls.
I think we might see maybe a pick and roll with Zamet and Planeta if they're both out there, which or maybe it'll just be an isolation for Planeta. They need to get her going if they're going to come over the top and have any chance to win this game in the second half.
Looks like there's more blood on the court, boys.
And I forgot that I'm pretty sure they get to. They get the ball at half court.
I think they get the ball advanced. Yep.
Yeah. There's blood everywhere. It's a bloodbath out there.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Puns galore, Sean. We see our floor wipers get on the floor. We've all done that, haven't we, in the past? All been a floor wiper?
Yep. Juniors.
You would still do it, wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
you might even have to floor wipe for your own game at some point.
Yeah.
They don't get the ball advanced. I think that might be just in the second half.
Anyway, they wouldn't want to foul, would they?
No.
So Zamet holding it up for the last shot of the first half. It's been Ringwood for most of it.
Really putting on a bit of pressure. Oh, just
Tough
missed.
screen for McMahon.
It's on that screen.
Good right.
And there's right.
Planeta couldn't get it to go. And a good defensive stop ends a good first half for the Ringwood Hawks. After 2 quarters of play, they lead 30-23. Our thoughts on the first half that's been, fellas?
Been a great first half, especially if you're a Ringwood fan, but I suppose 7 points is very manageable.
Yeah, started really slow though. Slow, and it's just picked up in the last couple of minutes.
So we'll just run through some quick game stats for you all at home. At the moment for Ringwood, we have 10 of 27 from the field. They're shooting the ball at 37%. Hume City just shooting it at a low 24.2%.
Bit of a flip side from last night.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Ringwood also shooting the 3 ball at 33%, which is pretty decent. Hume City just at 18. Hume, though, 83% from the free throw line to Ringwood's just 60. Rebound is Hume City's way, 22-15.
Lots of offensive rebounds from Hume in the first opening half.
Yeah, definitely. We see steals. Hume City lead 5-2. However,
I think the big one is points off turnovers.
Trailing, the turnovers. So it's 9 Hume City turnovers just to 6 from Ringwood. And points off turnovers is 12 to Ringwood to 4 from Hume. As you say, Sean, pretty big telling statistic.
Yeah.
Got to look after the ball, especially in big, high-pressure games like this.
That's right.
Some quick player statistics.
Amber Heggie, 6 points and just the 2 rebounds and an assist.
3 turnovers, which is a bit worrying.
Yeah. And Badoom, 8 points. She's been firing from the 3-point line this in the opening
good
half.
to see. At this point last night, we were still worried that we weren't going to get a 3-point basket.
And then Vanderzag, 8 points from the little mid-range jump shot.
Loves that jump shot. Loves that jump shot.
And
3 rebounds.
3 rebounds and a block.
We go down to Hume City. Sean, what do we have there for Hume?
We have 7 points from Sard.
Yep.
5 for Lalifi,
I think.
Yeah. And not much else. A big stat is 1 of 9 for Planeta.
Yeah, so she needs to fire.
Sard's been chipping in from the bench as well with 7 points.
But I think it's just a matter of time and Planeta will start to get a few more shots in, and we're going to have a good second half, I reckon.
So, do we have any predictions? Guys? Predictions? Are we still all on Ringwood?
Ringwood.
It's been a good showing. I think some of the momentum from last night's game has carried over a little bit.
Yeah, Hume looked really tired as well. Slow.
Yeah, but heavy legs. I'm looking for Lauren Oosdijk to come out and have a big effect. Also, a quick g'day to any ex-Ringwood Hawks watching, or any family members of Lauren or Amber. If you're checking in, I hope you're enjoying the broadcast.
Yep.
Big second half. This is it last 20 minutes of their season right here, and it's all on the line. Everything's to play for.
Some tough basketball coming up. Going to be really physical. Hopefully the refs can keep a bit of control on it before something that we don't really like to see happens on the basketball.
Well, we saw last night a bit of a tackle towards the end of the game, a bit of an AFL-style tackle. So we've got about 6.5 minutes before we start again for the second half. What have you been pleased with so far tonight, guys? Is there anything particular that's really stood out that you've been really happy to see?
Just the quality. The girls, you can tell they're all the best teams in the league, and they've got the best players. So it's good to watch the 2 best teams go at it. Highly skilled.
I like how Ringwood's just not leaving it to the one person today. Last night, Amber, 17 points and
a ridiculous amount of rebounds
in the first half, and then they started chipping in a bit more. And today, it's just a big team effort.
Couldn't agree more.
I might go for like a minute or 2 and then come back.
Sure, Sean. We can talk, and Sean needs a quick break. Maybe nature calls for Sean. Now, Cade, compared to last night's game, what have you seen? What are the major differences from the Hawks? Of course, getting shots to go in is always a big difference. But in terms of the technical side of things,
defensive pressure, they've been right up and in with They've been right up and in to Hume City, forced him to make silly mistakes. Like a couple of times they passed it out of court, or just not being able to get into their sets real early. And I think Hume, after the break, need to come out and settle down a little bit, just get through some things, and then they'll be able to find the scoreboard and put the pressure back on Ringwood.
Yep, so Will from Smash FM has joined us. Will, welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for having me, and of course, sorry about not being on earlier. Had to get my phone fixed at Not the City.
So you've seen the statistics from the first half. Ringwood with a solid lead. It was looking to play out a little bit like last night's game. Hume City got a bit of a run on towards the end, but Ringwood managed to take back control. What do you expect to see out of this second half?
Well, I think like what I saw, I was keeping track on how this game was going. I just think Ringwood, they just got to keep going the way they're playing.
Yep.
Obviously, Lauren Ozdijk's had a great game, much better than that she played last night. Already seen that
slow
straight
start,
away.
But
she got into
a real slow
trouble,
start, and then that second quarter, early free throw when she came on, and then she just seemed to have more confidence shooting the ball.
And also Emma Bedome having an outstanding game, which is what we didn't see. And also Jackie Vanderzeg, I thought the way that she played, and I thought, and I said to actually Tim, the coach last night, I said, you got to have Jackie Vanderzeg on Colleen Planeta. That's what he's done. And Colleen Planeta's in foul problems. She only has 4 points and 5 rebounds. And
1 of 9 from the field.
Yeah.
Correct. And and everyone else, for him to just shooting bricks. Absolute bricks. Let's face it.
100%, 100%. Emma Bedome, she's played the full 20 minutes and she played the full 40 last night, so it'll be interesting to see how she goes towards the end of this game, how the tank is coming towards into the second half.
I don't think it will matter as such, boys, because I just think this is all or nothing, because there is no tomorrow for both these two teams. Season's done after today. So I just think, look, Emma Bedome's having a great game. She's just got to keep going that way. If she can do that, I tell you what, she'll be almost very close to being MVP for the series, because the way she actually also played in game 1 for Ringwood, I just thought she was the best player in game 1 for Ringwood in game 1. She played obviously the full 40 minutes in game 2 last night, and I thought she played a great role model role behind Heggie and Vanderzeg, and obviously Kate Splain as well.
Came on and had a big effect.
And obviously today she stepped it up when she needed to, and really caught the likes of Nicole McMahon for Hume City, a Clonine Planeta, all those total players, as well as Gallagher as well. And that's the one thing that I know personally, obviously seen Emma Bedome for many years to in obviously different clubs as well, what she can do, and she's showing that today when it's needed for the Ringwood Hawks.
Oh yeah, 100%, couldn't agree more. She's just that staple. She's always out there, gets everybody together.
It's big time shots as well. Couple of threes when they really, like, the league came tight, and then she'll be able to break it out a little bit with a couple of 3-point shots.
And has equal top scored for the Hawks, and has done so in not a huge extravagant manner. We saw Vanderzeg, she hit a couple of shots in a row, everyone took notice. Emma Bedome just does her thing, gets up to 8 points, just chips in when the team needs it.
It's all about team game, isn't it? Because obviously last night I was more worried about, and I think we mentioned it last night a fair bit, who was going to score other than Amber Heggie. And we saw that last night. Jacob Vanderzeg got into play. Kate Splain chipped in. Also, Bedome did as well. And Tara Blair, when it was needed, when they had to hit the 3 in that third quarter, was different. And I think if Ringwood end up winning this game, we'll look back in game 2. And in that third quarter when Hume City looked like they were going to get away with that 6-point lead, hit some 3-pointers, broke that momentum, and they went on to win game 2, obviously. And if they end up winning this, they'll be thinking, we won the championship based on what happened in game 2 in that third quarter.
And I think with 3-game series as well, the bench depth comes in as a big factor. Like we see, even in the NBA finals, we saw it's a 7-game series, but the Golden State Warriors had a deeper lineup than the Cavs, and the Cavs had some injuries, and it was the bench depth who ended up coming top. It wasn't the MVP, Steph Curry, who won the finals MVP. It was Andre Iguodala that came out and won, which is a similar kind of role that Emma Bedome's playing. She's not one of the scoring stars.
Being rotated through yet for Ringwood or Hume City. It's just been the core 5 and a couple of minutes thrown around. So it'd be good to see a bit of fresh legs on the court in the second half.
We saw Inez Lee for a little bit as well in that second quarter. She came on in just instant offense as well for the Hawks.
And I think you mentioned about Stephen Curry just before, and he mentioned after obviously they won the championship that the MVP, I shouldn't really be winning the MVP. The whole team should be winning the MVP, especially the bench, because without the bench, forget it. You're not in let alone winning a game of basketball during the regular season. But especially in this time of the year, in finals time, you will see. If you go through all the scores this year in the Big V, or any competition for that matter, it's all about the bench. If you win, if you outscore the opposition in your bench, you win at least 90% of the time.
Couldn't agree more. So we're just about ready to start the second half, the final second half, the final 20 minutes for these two teams in the Big V for this year, for the year of 2015. Game 3 of the championship series, and it's Ringwood to start us off. Dome looking, down to 10 on the shot clock. Tara Blair couldn't get it. Amber Heggie, big rebound. We saw that a bit in game 2, but she couldn't get the ball back up.
It's good to see Wright back on the court. Hopefully she'll be able to knock down some early shots for Hume City.
Leafy's been good to start this game for Hume City. That one comes up short. And Amber Heggie already has doubled her rebound tally from the first half with a big offensive board.
Rebounds.
And then another one down on the defensive end. And a bit of a matchup zone. Maybe a bit of a 3-2 or something along the likes.
Oh.
Potentially over the back. We saw it down the other end.
Yeah, a little odd there because I'm just not sure what they were trying to set up there, the Hawks.
Yeah, interesting.
It was a little bit of a mismatch on the post. I reckon Oostdijk will be able to take the centre for Hume City to the basket fairly easy.
Doesn't mind that little up and under move or the shimmy. That was the 3rd turnover for Colleen Planeta.
She's wearing a different number tonight too. So it's a well, at the moment it's a 7-point lead.
But Dome couldn't hit it. Yeah, so Planeta was wearing number 42. Then got some blood on her shirt. Now she's back as number 42. They might have just quickly washed it during the halftime break. We saw a big delay in the game due to some blood on the court.
Good take.
And a tough foul call on Sarah Youssef, but a good take, as you said, there from Sarah Wright.
Colleen Planet's actually just changed her shirt number back to a normal 42. She wore number 11 in the first half.
Yeah.
Oh, well, she started off as 42.
Okay.
Got some blood on her shirt and then went back to 42 now. She went to 11 and then changed back.
So what would have been nightmare for the stats and score bench, that's for sure.
Lots of noise to try and put right off a second free throw.
Very good free throw. Culture.
Makes it.
No noise can put her off though.
So what? I think the drums have just picked up a bit.
Double. And double the air horns as well.
Jeez.
Youssef, Badone, back to Youssef. Now Amber Heggie. Youssef, 5 on the shot clock. They've got to get a shot up. Could have been a travel. An air ball. Now Nicole Zammit looking to set it up for Hume City.
I don't think Tim's got a right lineup on the floor right now, to be honest.
Ball with Planeta.
Looks like she's put the shot away a little bit more.
Oh, great offense, but they can't get it to go. McMahon, Zammit follows it up. Some great offense there from Hume City, make the extra pass. McMahon couldn't finish. Zammit, though, follows up and gets 2.
I don't think Tim's got the right lineup. Jackie Betty's got to be on the floor.
Oostdijk couldn't finish.
And that is why.
And the lead
That's
just
her first block
3.
shot. We saw 6 block shots from Planeta last night.
And it's going to be a Hume City ball. As we see a big hustle for the rebound on that. McMahon came out of nowhere to try and get her hands onto that one. So we're already about 3 minutes through in this one. In the 3rd quarter. Planeta over to Zammit. Off the ball action. Well, Leafy tripped as she was getting past the ball. Unlucky for Hume City.
She hits the deck quite a lot.
Puts her body on the line.
Correct. She did that with the Youth League Grand Final 2 weeks ago, boys.
Ringwood yet to score here in the 3rd quarter. Badone, Sarah Youssef, Tara Blair, now Amber Heggie. Great find. Corner Badone. Couldn't get it to go. Great hustle from Tara Blair. But Hume City come away with it. And there's the charge. Offensive foul. Tara Blair has been working very hard. As we see on the replay, just guessed the right way.
She's put extra effort in defense today. We didn't see much from her last night, but today in the defensive end especially, she's been working really hard.
Got into some awesome positions. Almost drew one earlier in the game as well.
It's around the courts at the moment. Keysborough 43, Westernport 29 decided game 3 in D2 men.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
Great find from Heggie. And Badone finishes. Fantastic look from Amber Heggie as we see on the replay. That's a tough pass.
That's the type of shot where the ring's protecting you and even the net. So just taking it over the other side and you got all this protection from the defense.
We're going with 10 points, boys.
Right. Has come on and has been effective. We wanted to see a bit more of her at half time, and she's come out and has shown us.
How long will Tim kick Jackie Battizag off the floor?
Heggie up and under was good, and there was a foul on Planeta. That's her third personal.
Well, may not need it now.
Set her up nicely there, Amber Heggie.
I don't know if I'm seeing things, boys, but I just don't know why Tim's taking Jackie Battizag off. I would actually put her on the floor to get those rebounds. Obviously now Planeta has 3 fouls, but I would put her on to put on that pressure on Planeta, maybe get another foul on her.
Maybe it's a bit of Planeta's not scoring the ball as much at the moment, so maybe they're just trying to give her a bit more of a rest before they inject her in the fourth quarter.
Extra scoring option down the other end as well.
Zamet, pull-up jump shot's good. We saw a bit of that last night from Zamet, not as much today. Lead back to 3 for Ringwood. Oosdyke will probably want the post up on the Leafy. Heggie gets it on McMahon. Badone, Yusuf.
Good extra pass.
Couldn't get it to go.
That looked good too, boys. That's 3.
And another foul on Lauren Oosdyke, and you know what? We just might see Van der Zaag come on now. Oosdyke gets her third personal.
That was really lazy by Ringwood. Good job to right, setting up the court early, finding that open player.
She's been effective to start the second half. Leafy hits the first.
She combined youth league and state champ women. She's averaging 80% at the free throw line.
And she gets the second one to roll. Spillane chips in for Tara Blair.
She's going to be a factor, boys. Kate Spillane, she had a huge game last night.
So we're just a tick past halfway through the third quarter, and it is just a 1-point lead to Ringwood. So Hume City coming at the Hawks hard. Not a whole lot of movement off the ball for Ringwood. Heggie, Yusuf, blocked from Planeta, and that gets the Hume City crowd up and about. Look at the effort from Colleen Planeta on that one. 6 on the shot clock.
That was the second block.
Yeah, I don't know this is the right lineup. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it.
Spillane, tough basket, couldn't get it. Yusuf wide open, doesn't shoot it, but don't. Learnt from last time. And it's going to be another foul on Colleen Planeta.
That's a good call by the ref.
That's
a 4th.
4th, I think.
It is. That is a key blow here.
No, just her third, just her third.
I thought she called one earlier.
Might have got away with one.
So, as long as Heggie stays on the floor now.
Foot violation, you'd think, and it is. If I was Ringwood, I'd be getting in the hands of Badome and going hard on Planeta, draw that 4th personal, get her out of the game. 14 on the shot clock for the Hawks. Great take from Sarah Yusuf. Lucky roll.
Yes, very lucky roll. Oh.
And then great hands from Lauren Oosdyke.
Front position, boys. That's what you needed to do.
Yusuf looking to set it up again for the Hawks. Their lead is at 3 with just under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Heggie wants to go. Oosdyke. And that's a turnover.
Look, good idea. Just unfortunately, just slipped out of her hands.
Ringwood Hawks have kept Colleen Planeta pretty quiet here in this game.
I'm sure she was split in the last.
Zamet. She got the mismatch Planeta. And as I say that, she comes up with 2 points.
Yeah,
Only 6 points.
Just her second field goal for the game.
It's a 1-point game now.
Peggy, tough drive baseline. Got rejected. And then a foul, I think, or is it out of bounds call?
Out of bounds. Yeah,
Yep, out of bounds call. And looks like Coach Tim Motton's going to call a timeout for the Hawks. Hume City brought it right back here in this quarter. They only trail by 1 point, 36 Hawks, 35 Broncos. Thoughts so far in the second half, guys?
Hume City just look like they're ready to play. They want this game as much as anything. They want to get their 3 championships in a row. And I think Ringwood just need to settle a little bit, get through some good plays, swing the ball around through some hands and get some easy looks.
And the crowd has got up and about, both sides. Hume City started it, and now the Hawks are coming right back at them. There's a bit of feeling in this one, as there should be. Game 3.
Yes. Look, boys, I just think, can I say, driving into Ringwood, the rings tonight, this afternoon, could not find a car park. Literally, I had to park down at Wanturna Road to find a parking spot.
There's people parking up on Canterbury Road. Good luck if you're a golfer, no chance of getting around in today.
Correct. But now, this what should have happened about 2 minutes ago. Jake Baze should have been on the court.
They must have heard you say it enough times to get her out on the floor there.
Correct.
Oh, they've left Leafy wide open, and they get away with one, Ringwood.
Lots of shots started to fall really short now. Tired legs playing a factor in this game.
Especially less than 24 hours after last night.
Under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Van der Zaag, great pass to Heggie. Yusuf's open, but Heggie finishes it.
That's why, boys.
And there you go. You mentioned get Jackie Van der Zaag out on the court, and she has an effect almost immediately.
You should see tracks the double team, especially on Planeta.
If the Hawks could get up, maybe she will be finals MVP.
Very close to it, boys.
It's 5 seconds on the shot clock. Zamet has to jack it up, and that is a big 3-point basket.
She works so well off that pick and roll.
And we are all tied up. A big third quarter here for Hume City. Notoriously their worst quarter, I believe.
Yes. Hume City's best quarter about to come up soon.
Van der Zaag, surprised, she looked to shoot it. She's been making a lot of those. Yusuf with 6 on the shot clock. Spillane jacks it up, looked off.
Oh.
Inside 2 minutes here in the third quarter.
Tied ball game.
Well, Leafy hand off to Zamet. Might shoot it again. Pass it to Planeta. Couldn't get the and one to fall, but she'll go to the line for 2.
No, it's on Benizak. Interesting.
Just her second personal. She played most of the fourth quarter on 4 fouls last night.
Correct. Planeta barely misses, boys.
So, Hume City wrestle back the lead.
Second shot good.
2-point lead to Hume City. Worrying signs for the Hawks just for the moment.
They've got to be in front. They've got to be in front here, Ringwood. Or even tie the game at least by 3/4 time.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Spillane, Yusuf. Back to Spillane. Thought about the 3-point basket. Went with the floater. Got it.
It's going to be key, boys. We saw
Lovely
that
little
last night.
floating arc.
She read that well.
And as we mentioned at halftime, the bench playing a big factor for the Ringwood Hawks. No foul called. Yusuf up to Heggie.
Watch out.
Oh. And a great little steal there
By Wright.
from Sarah Wright.
Yeah.
She's been effective.
You can't do that. Putting the ball on the floor when you got a Sarah Wright who can steal.
Lucky from Hume City. They did very well not to give away a foul on that play. Heggie, mid-range 2, couldn't get it to go.
Too early, boys. Too early on the shot clock. They have plenty of time to do a set.
So inside the last minute, 45 seconds on the game clock. Leafy's been very good, finding that open lane. Oh, bread and butter there from McMahon.
Normally hits those.
Van der Zaag will put it away.
That is her corner over there. 30 seconds on the game clock, 15 on the shot.
Just don't worry about the clock now. Just set it up.
Spillane under 10. Great take, kick out, Badome. Hands, good hands.
5 seconds on the shot clock, boys.
Look for a little quick play here.
Big last possession.
Ringwood needs to be in front.
Yusuf, great drive, and the floater couldn't get it to go. McMahon with a tough rebound.
Here you go.
Planeta bringing the ball up the court.
No fouls.
They have a foul to give. Zamet, McMahon, and a defensive lapse from the Hawks to end the third quarter. Hume City take advantage. They have a 2-point lead heading in to the final quarter of both of these teams' seasons. What do we think, guys?
Ringwood just let Hume get into the game a little bit more. It's a little bit like last night. Ringwood got to a slow start and was able to push through a little bit, get some extra scores, and Hume's done the opposite, done what Ringwood did last night.
10-19 quarter to Hume in that one. Will?
Yeah, look, looking at the stats overall, Hume's winning the rebound count. Last night it was Ringwood who won the rebounding count, 31-20 at the moment. Everything else looks even at the moment. Turnovers 14-9, that might be the kill at the end. Points off turnovers, that might be the difference, 14-6 to Ringwood.
Yeah.
But if I was Tim Martin right now, I would put your best team on the floor right now. I would put Heggie, I would put Vettazag, I would put...
Spillane?
Yeah, I'll put Kate Spillane.
Badome,
and I probably would put in Sarah Yusuf back in. That would be the 5 I would put on the floor right now.
yeah.
So some play statistics for the Hawks. Emma Heggie has 10 points, 5 rebounds with 2 blocks. Emma Badome has 10, and Jackie Van der Zaag has 8 off the bench. For Hume City, Colleen Planeta, 2 of 10 from the field, has struggled. She has 8 points and 8 rebounds. 7 for Lalifi, 9 for Zamet. She's been effective, and Vivian Sard has 7 off the bench and 4 rebounds. 3 of those have been offensive. Who do we think is going to get up from this point, guys? It's a 2-point lead to Hume City. Who's going to take home the championship?
I think Ringwood will. I reckon after this 3-quarter time break, just go over a few things. They've shown more signs than Hume have, and I reckon they'll be able to have a little bit of confidence going into this last quarter, knowing that they beat them last night.
Yeah, I think Ringwood will get over the top. I just think home court advantage. The crowd will be on their side. If it gets really close, I think that's where it is. And I tell you what I was saying at 3-quarter time, teams must have listened to me. That's the 5 players I would put on the floor.
Badome, Zamet and Planeta all played 40 minutes last night, and it would be interesting to see if that becomes a factor.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I think she might have just gotten it all. A tough call.
Has to be 3 points of the player to be cross court.
Referee advisor. So Hume City get away with a couple and get the first basket of the 4th and final quarter.
I'm sorry, boys, but that was a backcourt violation, and then that should have been a travel.
Something. Heggie, Yusuf, Spillane, up fake, pull up. Those have got a drop for the Hawks. And away come the Hume City Broncos. Nicole Zamet. A big chance for them to push this game out to 6 or 7 points. Right, don't want to leave her too wide open. Planeta with Spillane on her, and the call is on Spillane.
It's a bit unlucky there, I reckon.
And a bit of a bailout. Hume City only had 3 on the shot clock now. It gets reset to 14.
Well, we saw this last night, didn't we, with the foul count?
So let's see what Hume City do from this baseline play. Off the ball screen here for Planeta. Get in to Zamet, and she'll look to set it back up from the top.
Van Zag is all over Planeta.
That could be a big shot. He did everything but drop. Spillane double team, good double. Corner, Van der Zaag, great take, and 2 more points. Gets her into double digits. And the Hawks bring it back to just a 2-point deficit.
She just finds a way to score. Comes out of nowhere and just gets a couple of baskets in a row.
Pick and roll here, right in Planeta. She hasn't done a whole lot from the perimeter. Big screen for McMahon, and it's offensive.
That was very good defense by Van der Zaag, but
She's getting up a bit gingerly. That's a bit of a worry.
McMahon.
Right ankle, I think.
She'll be right.
she'll be
She's fine.
She knows what it takes. Nothing to lose.
That could be a big call, big play down the stretch. Double screen action for Badome. Peggy flares up. Oh, Van der Zaag was there on the baseline. There's that corner.
There it is!
Again!
He lost that baseline 2-point.
We saw it last night, and we are getting almost the exact replica. And it is a tied ball game.
Misses fourth quarter.
Oh, I reckon.
Yep.
McMahon feeds Planeta. And finally that shot goes.
She's found her shot.
She's been struggling all night with that turnaround jump shot, but she gets that one to go, and that puts her into double figures. Clean Planeta.
3 from 11.
Van Zag has had an outstanding fight.
Oh, Heggie was open. Good look to Yusuf. Oh, would have been a dagger. Comes the Leafy. Splane's got a tough job.
She had to foul it. She had to foul it.
Thought she did a pretty good job.
Well, she didn't have much of a choice.
Yeah.
Really. Because Ringwood were going to face a 3-on-2.
Substitution on. In comes Vivian Sard. Out comes McMahon. Nicole McMahon steps out. Kate Splane steps out. Tara Blair in.
So, is Ringwood planning to do what they did in the third quarter? Try to get some 3-pointers down.
Leafy misses the first. Maybe some nerves, maybe some fatigue.
Yes.
Good job by the crowd, putting her off maybe.
Up and about. She makes the second.
1 from 2.
3-point.
Oh.
We'll eventually get the ball right, Loz.
3-point Hume City lead. A tick over 7 minutes left here in this game 3 of the final series, the deciding game. The Dome.
That drum's loud.
Tara Blair down to 6.
5.
Heggie will go.
Gotta go.
Gotta shoot it, gotta shoot it.
Nah.
And shot clock violation. Good defensive set from Hume City and a chance for them to push the lead out.
Worrying signs for Ringwood here.
Hate to say it, boys. Come and copy what happened the last 2 years. Similar situation.
None of that. No talk of the last 2 years.
Well, I'm telling you right now, this is what it's looking like.
Planeta, great work from Sarah Yusuf. Planeta, that is a big shot. That is a big shot.
Not much Yusuf could have done there though. This is right up and in, just that little bit of extra height.
5-point lead to Hume City. Van der Zaag, shoot the ball. Doesn't go.
Surely Tim's got to call timeout if they can make this.
Oh no.
Planeta.
Foul, count
Oh, it didn't go. It was almost going to be a 3-point play.
Not looking good.
So a chance to push it out to potentially a 7-point ball game. Still a lot of time left in this game though. Planeta makes the first. And the second. There are some worried looks on the faces of the Hawks fans.
Oh dear.
Still plenty of time left though.
Yeah, but how long?
Can Amber Heggie catch fire? Great pass to Van der Zaag out to Badone. Had some space. Down to 7 on the shot clock. Yusuf.
Gotta go.
Badone.
Gotta go.
Lets it fly.
Oh, banked it in.
3 points. Bucket. And that is a timely basket. Cuts it back to 4.
She banked it in.
Oh, hang on. No.
The clock ran down a little bit.
What's the go here? Looks like Tim might have called a timeout, did he?
Just a bit of confusion. Ringwood trail 47 to 51. 5.5 minutes left in this deciding game.
I think the scorers thought it was a timeout on Tim, on Ringwood.
They also let a couple seconds off the clock go. We'll wait and see if that
Is it going to be tacked
gets
on?
reset.
No, not going to be, boys. Oh no, it will be.
Yep.
As you can see on your, if you're watching this, you'll see the clock winding down. How long?
This will be good for Ringwood.
33, I think it'll be. Or
Yeah, about that
5:35.
5:35, 5:34, 5:33, one of those.
You're close to it.
This
And
is good
you
for
mentioned,
Ringwood.
yeah.
Bit of time to settle down a little bit.
Yeah,
and
that
think
was
over.
a big shot. If that didn't go, it was telling signs for Ringwood. But that brought it back to 4.
5 from 17 for the Hawks from
And they've
downtown.
got to make their run now. Planeta. She's been great. Double team. Oh, that's a tough foul call. Van der Zaag doesn't look pleased. That's her 4th personal, I think.
She reached across there. Just need to keep her hands up.
I thought it was on Blair.
And then actually a timeout call to Ringwood. So that could be a big factor. Jackie Van der Zaag's 4th personal. She played most of last night's 4th quarter with 4 personals. Hume City with a 4-point lead. 5:27 left in the game. Are we still on Ringwood, guys? Are we still on Ringwood?
I am. I reckon they can.
I don't think you've tipped Hume City once.
I did.
Keep in your head.
I did. I said Hume has a good chance last night.
A good chance.
I think Ringwood would be too good today. They'll be able to.
Bleeds green and white, Kate.
Yeah, some big time shots. I reckon the Dome and Heggie will be able to knock down, and I reckon that'll get Ringwood over the line.
Look, I'm going to have a tip in my head, I think. I think Hume City will get it. Look, you can't leave Planeta shooting the way she's shooting at the moment. You just can't do that. At the moment, that's what they've done. And obviously, with Van der Zaag and foul problems, obviously don't look like she's going to play the last quarter like she did last night.
Spillane's got 4 as well.
And I think the fact that they haven't, Planeta's got 3 personal fouls, so too does McMahon, so too does Zamet. The fact that they haven't been able to get those girls off the court or in some really serious foul trouble, I mean, there's still time, has also been a bit of a factor. I'm refusing to tip.
Oh, don't sit on the fence.
Saad was pretty wide open, didn't want to shoot the 3 ball. Zamet down to under 10 on the shot clock.
Looks like a bit like the first quarter, leaving it late.
Saad tries that up and under scoop shot. I think over both games, we haven't seen one of those go yet. She's tried a few of those, but couldn't get that up and under.
She's tried
the go.
drawing the foul.
Some good defense from Ringwood. A big stop. Now have to make them pay down the other end. Van der Zaag, Yusuf, Heggie double teamed. It's off hands, 3-2, shoot the ball. And now Saad gets black. Saad took too long. And maybe a travel.
That's close to it.
So great effort from Tara Blair to get back and stop an open fast break then. Planeta, you'd want a double. You'd want a double. Dagger from Colleen Planeta pushes them out to a 6-point lead. She had a bit of a mismatch and she just launched it up over the top of Evan Badone.
She could could be on her way to an MVP too in the Grand Final Series for the third year in a row.
Every possible chance. Jackie van der Zaag thought she might do the same thing.
Oh,
Huge wop from Colleen Planeta. Get that out of here. We have a look on the
Third
replay.
block.
That is as clean as a whistle.
Okay, what? This is starting to slip away.
7 on the shot clock. They need another basket here. Amber Heggie. Have not seen a whole lot of her here in the fourth quarter. Tara Blair, big 3-point basket.
oh,
Air ball.
worrying signs.
4:03, and Ringwood needs something.
Tell you what, boys, I feel like I'm in Broadmeadows.
The Ringwood crowd has gone silent. They need to get behind their team. Zamet, right, goes hard on Tara Blair. Some good defense. Although that means that could be it.
Oh,
Almost lucky from Van der Zaag. There's 10 on the shot clock. Zamet wide open again. So to that's a trouble, surely, ref.
Jeez. Out of time. That's out of time. Oh, lucky.
Good rebound. Emma Badone pushes. She's got to watch behind. And a big steal from Nicole Zamet. We are about 3:15 left in this game.
Hume need to get a score here to seal it.
Hawks got the stop, but a costly turnover. Oh, a little ball fake from Planeta. Great block from Jackie van der Zaag. Gets her back.
That was a good ball fake.
7 on the shot clock. Hawks must get a stop and a score. Zamet, right.
2 seconds.
She's got to jack it up.
Bad miss.
Oh, there's some sort of call there. Refs have gone silent on the whistle. And another foul or a travel or something. Yusuf up back. And the kick out on the leg. Nothing called. Amber Heggie for 3. That's a huge shot. Big time. I don't know how there wasn't a foul in there somewhere, but the Hawks are happy with it because they got a 3-point basket.
Tell you what, the whistle's been put away in this last quarter.
Well and truly, the trip was there, I thought.
Yeah.
3-point, great steal from Sam. And then he calls the foul. And that is the 4th on Colleen Planeta. Should feel fairly hard done by that. That's the one that they pick out of the last minute. A timeout on the floor to Hume City. And Ringwood trailed by just 3, but they are coming.
Now the crowd's come alive.
A big 3-point
Can I say,
shot.
I thought I was at Broady, now I'm back at Ringwood again.
Amber Heggie with the big. She hadn't done much in the fourth quarter, but comes up when her team needs her. That was a huge 3-point basket.
Her first for the night.
Just need to take a breath before we enter this last 2.5 minutes. The intensity and the atmosphere is raised tenfold out here. Colleen Planeta getting her 4th as well. That could become huge down the stretch. And there's half a chance that this game could go to an extra period.
Yeah, I was
and if
just thinking that.
Planeta misses out or she gets her 5th foul, that could become huge.
And don't forget, boys, Badone with no fouls, Heggie with 2 fouls, Osadai also with 3 fouls. That's going to be a big key for Ringwood as well.
So Van der Zaag and Spillane, the only people really in some true
I don't think
trouble.
we'll see Spillane again today. I reckon
We'll see better today.
stick with the 5 that are on court now.
The tough thing is, though, if Van der Zaag fouls out, Uzdik's likely to come on. Once again, she's only played.
Will come back in.
She's only played 15, 16 minutes. Will be interesting to see if she can get back warm in some sort of fashion. But who knows? We might not even see her. Van der Zaag might be able to stay away from getting that last foul.
Oh, we saw that last night.
100%. Badone. Heggie might just launch it again.
She was waiting for it.
Badone, rip and go. Back to the left. Big steal. Big steal from Vivian Saar.
We need to stop here.
Zamet. They want to switch off that. They didn't, though. Leafy. Great hustle from Badone, and the foul
That's
is...
alright.
Bonus.
That's the bonus anyway.
Oh, that could hurt. Great hustle to try and get on the loose ball, but it's going to be 2 shots.
And how many Hume City's got, boys? I can't see the scoreboard.
2 to Hume City.
She's an 80% free throw shooter.
Misses the first. So still it's just one shot. And misses the second. Two big misses.
You wouldn't usually see that from her.
Just 1 of 4 in this second half from the free throw line for the Leafy. Heggie, that's a tough pass to Badome. No call, the refs, and they pick that one up, and that'll be 2 shots. I could have thought that could have been Planeta's 5th, sorry.
So it's on Badome.
Lucky not to get her 5th there, Colleen Planeta.
Well, we saw this last night, didn't we, with Hume City?
And just letting the play go, but then picking one out of nowhere, and it's gone down both ends. Sarah Wright, normally a pretty great free throw shooter. And that's 3 misses in a row. We saw Ringwood do this last night. Hume City couldn't take advantage of it. Can the Hawks?
That's a line.
And she
two misses.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
4 misses from Hume City in a row.
And
Heggie.
They're
But Dome's
unable-
open to tie the ball game. Not short. Yusuf collects the rebound though. Heggie. Jump shot.
Big time shot
by Amber Heggie. 1-point ball game, and those free throws becoming a big factor. Just a little bit over a minute. Oh, maybe a push off on Zamet.
They need plenty to foul out here, Ringwood.
100% pick and roll, Planeta and Zamet.
8.
Tough shot, short, Yusuf
Here we
rebound. Ringwood, here it is, it's all there to win. Yusuf to Heggie, that would have been a big shot. Yusuf in the corner, Badome goes to the right, back to Yusuf. Huge shot! Ringwood 2-point lead, the crowd goes nuts! Unbelievable scenes here. It's not over yet, but a big shot from Sarah Yusuf.
And this Ringwood crowd are going to get Ringwood over the line, I reckon.
We hope so.
I tell you what, the Ringwood fans are going bananas. And they say, take that from Meadows.
They're even getting stuck in some of the Broady fans. It is on.
Tell you what, boys.
That was a huge shot, and to tell you what, it's a little bit like the Ringwood McKinnon men's game. It's a similar thing, a big shot. What can Hume City come out with?
Look, I just think now for Hume City, look, it's all about giving it to Planeta. If Planeta is, and just give it to her. Make sure she drives the lane, free her up, because that is the only way at the moment. Badome, Vadazag have done a fantastic job on her the whole time.
Yep.
And
I reckon Vandazag will go to her.
When she's actually hit the shot, it's right on both Vadazag and also Badome on it at all costs.
I think if you're Ringwood, you got to think, who do you double off? Because you don't really want to double off Zamet. She can shoot the ball, Scott can shoot it, Leith can shoot it. You'd want to potentially double off Sard, but they can all kind of shoot the ball.
I would actually double off Scott, to be honest.
Off Scott?
Yeah. She hasn't had a great year in the settings department.
Here we go. Oh, I thought it might have been a turnover, but Dome got a touch to it. Still 24 on the shot clock. I don't think any time got wiped off.
No, none.
43 seconds on the game clock. Zamet.
Looks like
Sard. Scott.
Good defense
Zamet.
by Ringwood.
Pick and roll. Zamet. Good help. Zamet. Count the points. Unbelievable foul goal.
Count it.
Count the points.
Come on, Zamet.
And an offensive foul, so the points count. And Ringwood will get the ball 30 seconds, so there's a 6-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. They want to try and wind down as much time as they can. It is all tied up. Game 3, we're 1 apiece. This is for the championship, gents.
Overtime?
Who knows?
Ringwood needs to score.
Big last possession. You know they want to get the ball to Amber Heggie.
I'll try and find a play for Yusuf, to be honest. 3 are up in that line.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
Blair, Badone, they get it to Heggie.
No.
There it is. Oh, big shot! Big shot! Hume City call a timeout. A big shot from Amber Heggie. We knew who it was going to. A 2-point lead to Ringwood. 10 seconds left. Hume City have to reset. They got the basket. What do they do now?
Good patience by Ringwood there, just to find the open player.
They didn't rush, as you said.
Yeah.
Very good patience.
It's Planeta. It's Planeta, or
Now send it to overtime.
Do you try and isolate her in the low block, give it into her and everyone clear out, or do you try and run a pick and roll with Zamet, although you have the threat of Planeta getting doubled but could also potentially free up Zamet?
I think I would run a risk. Now, problem is with Planeta, if I was Ringwood, just double team. Do not even think about giving her the ball.
Yeah.
Do not let Hume City get the ball to her. Because the thing is, she's a 2-point threat in that low post, but she was also a 3-point threat from outside.
Yep.
So if I was Ringwood, I will go man-to-man right now. Don't play a zone, because obviously we know how zones have been panned out in final series. I would put, at the moment, Badone on Zamet at the moment.
Yep. Now Ringwood have to run everyone off the 3-point line. They cannot give away a 3-point basket. And I think it might be look for the quick 2. If it's not there, jack up the 3 for Hume City.
That's a good setup here.
Switch with Zev, Vanderzag and Zamet. Switch back. Zamet 5, 4, 3, 2. Tough shot, Zamet. She missed it. Lalifi, no goal. Ringwood have won the championship. A big win for Ringwood. Down 1-0 in the series, and they have come over the top at home. The championship is a Ringwood finally. It took 3 times, but we've got it.
3rd time lucky, boys.
Oh, wow.
Unbelievable scenes.
Well, that game 3 hoodoo is over. They finally got it, Ringwood.
It is pandemonium here. Tim Motton, he cannot be any more happy. They've taken their time, they've worked hard, but they've gotten there.
Wow, boys.
Huge team effort.
You know what, boys? There was a decisive play in this series. It was game 2 last night.
Yep.
Halfway through the 3rd quarter, Blair hit a 3. 2 threes in a row.
Yep.
Blaine hit a 3. And then what Tim did as well, put Jackie Vanderzag on Colleen Planeta in the final quarter. Kate Blaine was wide open a couple of times. And I thought he'd make the best play. Put put Vanderzag on Planeta as well on top of that, boys. I thought leaving Badome on the court, I thought, because the thing is, Hume City couldn't figure out how to guard Badome.
Yeah.
They could not figure out how to get Badome, because we know she can shoot from the outside. We know she can shoot from the inside as well.
Yep.
And they just couldn't figure out how to guard her at all.
Yeah.
And it cost them. It just cost them.
And we see out on the floor the Ringwood girls in the middle, on the Ringwood Hawks emblem, on their home floor. There's got to be no better feeling, especially after trying so many times and not being able to get over the line.
Finally able to cut down their own home net.
Yep. And they thank the crowd. It's been an awesome effort. The crowd was unreal for Ringwood, for both teams. And we've got to give a big hand also to Hume City.
It was. Great series, wasn't it?
Fantastic series, and Hume City played well all year, finished on top, and they took it right to the wire. We'll run through some quick player statistics for everyone at home. Amber Heggie had 17 points and 6 rebounds and had a big end to that 4th quarter. Won them the game pretty much in the end, especially with that last second shot. Emma Badome with 13 points. She was great. Jackie Vanderzag off the bench with 12 was also excellent. For Hume City, Planeta, 16 points, 9 rebounds. In a loss, but a great effort from her. We also saw 10 from Lalifi. I thought she was much improved from game 2. And 11 from Nicole Zamet. Who's your player of the series? First of all, player of tonight, and then player of the series.
I reckon player of today would have to be Vanderzag.
Yep.
She was doing it both ends, shutting down Planenti and
You struggled with that one.
That one's killing me.
You gotta learn that because she'll be back next year.
Planeta and in the offensive end, scoring 12 points, and they weren't just like shots where she was wide open. mid-range jump shots
Yep.
that really had to go in, like if Ringwood were any chance to win this game.
Player of the series.
Play the series.
Van der Zaag as well.
I think that is
Oh,
up to
yeah,
me.
Van der Zaag.
Look, I would say the Big V will give it to Heggie.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
I think Van der Zaag deserves it the most. Look, Bedome probably be up there as well.
Yep.
If there's 3 players that deserve to get it, it's either Heggie, Van der Zaag, or Bedome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because if you look at, I guess, those 3 players in particular, I'm going to start off with Bedome first because everyone always, if you look at it, I've gone around the whole competition,
Yep.
especially in state champ, and talked to the coach and try to get a feeling what their scouting report is on
Yep.
Ringwood. And obviously you get the likes of Osadite and Heggie,
Yep.
as you expect.
Yeah.
But the thing is they forget to put in their scouting report is Emma Bedome. The thing that I emphasise to every team in the competition, especially when you take on Ringwood, you can't just go Heggie, Osadite, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because Bedome's going to kill you on the inside and the outside. Van der Zaag will just go. She's always been a defensive player,
Yep.
Jacob Van der Zaag. Even though she hates to admit it, but she is. She's a defensive player that.
As we saw today.
Yeah, over the series, the defense
Yeah.
on Planeta was
and
impressive.
throughout the whole year,
Yeah,
for that matter
yeah.
of fact, because she has to guard Planeta for Hume City. If you go to the other series as well, Lauren Pierce at Bulleen.
Yep.
Severe Pavas from Southern Peninsula,
Yep.
Keane Cunningham at Waverley. You get all those players and you're like, well, Jackie Van der Zaag is just one of those players that you just wouldn't expect.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think it's statistics-wise, you'd have to look at Heggie due to what she's done on the court in terms of that big double-double last night. But in terms of effect and being an X factor and in big moments as well, Jackie Van der Zaag has stepped up and pretty much won them the game last night on 4 fouls. Managed to keep out from staying off. And today again on 4 fouls. She came through 12 points, 5 rebounds, and came up when they needed her to. Saying that, Heggie was also terrific towards down the stretch in that 4th quarter.
And the most important thing is she kept out of foul problems tonight. And that
so
was
just the
key.
2 on the game for Amber Heggie. Some team stats for everyone. We will have a look over here.
I'll give you what happened in D2 men as well. Keysborough came out on top 66-53 at the Steelers home court. So
the Cougars with a big win there.
yeah, so Keysborough won the series 2-1 after losing. They should probably won in game 2 last night after giving up a 15-point second quarter lead.
So some game stats for everyone. Home team stats. 36% from the field for Ringwood. We had 32% for Hume City, so pretty even there. 7 threes for Ringwood, which was a bit of a difference from what we saw last night. Hume City went to the free throw line a lot. They were 14 of 20 to Ringwood's 8 of 12.
That hurt.
Hume City, big win on the rebounds as well.
Yeah.
They are 36.7, and as you mentioned, Kate, they missed 4 free throws in a row, Hume. That could have been the game right there.
They're a bit thick here. Jeez. If those 2 went in, they would have won by the same margin.
So turnovers, it eventually evened up a little bit, despite we saw Hume, who had a lot of turnovers early, but it's evened up at the end of the game, just 16-13. Points off turnovers
That's
is
the
what I'd
difference.
like to have a look at. 16 points off turnovers to Ringwood compared to 8 to Hume City. So Ringwood took advantage of the turnovers that they drew and took off Hume City, and they've come up with the win.
Yeah.
And I just think, look, it's great for Ringwood organisation here. Obviously, they've seen the runners-up flags. There's too many of them, to be quite brutally honest, here at the rigs. And obviously, they've seen the men's win it a lot of times. And I think it's about time the women's have a turn at this. So, but look, it's a great effort. Look.
And I think it was almost relief as much as anything on the face of, because a lot of these girls have been here throughout those 2 other title runs. And as much as it was happiness, it was also relief. They've finally got the monkey off the shoulder, and they've got a championship.
And of course, Lisa Ewan, the captain, the ever so reliable Ringwood Hawks player, who's been there, done that, going through the Ringwood ranks from Ringwood Division 2 or 3 all the way up. So let's go down to the PA announcer with the presentations of the championship and the runners up.
runners-up for 2015 State Championship. Thank you. Once again, big round of applause for runners-up, the State Championship 2015 Hume City Ringwood. Now, please ask Team Captain Lisa Hume for Red Horse. First of all, before we do the presentation, should we like to say a few words to us? Prostitutes within this last one. You down doing your thing?
First of all, thank you to Hume City. It's always a really challenging battle against you girls. We know how you do this over there, and we've got a lot of respect playing against you. So it was fantastic time experience, and congratulations for getting there. Our supporters have been so fantastic this year, coming out, making so much noise. We really, really appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you. So coaching, we just keep adding on to our coaching stuff, but everybody's bringing so much, and it's great to get so much experience, knowledge, and everything from all the coaches. So thanks so much for putting up with us, highs and lows. We appreciate it. Case one.
And coaching staff as well, thanks Lisa. You don't have to read them. And Tim, stay here. We need you to say a few words, and I know you usually have a few to say after the name, so keep it short, sharp, and shiny.
Yes, lost for words tonight, I'm afraid. It's Hume City. Been a great team this season, been a great team over a number of years, and we've had great contests against you. The final series was no exception. I think it's a credit to the league that our two teams played off, and you're a credit to your supporters, to your program. I congratulate you very much.
Yeah, celebration here at the rings at Ringwood tonight, and I tell you what, make sure you RSVP Ringwood Hawks tonight.
Yeah.
He's going to go absolutely nuts here.
It's been an absolute joy bringing this to everyone. Will from Smash FM, thanks for joining us. It's been good.
Absolutely. Well, look, it's been a fantastic year, hasn't it, in Big V? And look, it's been a joy having broadcasting all the Big V games across Melbourne, and of course, I have to take out my sponsors in particular, Smash Fan sponsors. Watson Holden, Northern Motor Group, the Pancake Parlour, of course. I know you're going to mention them very shortly.
I'm going to mention them later, but yep.
But of course, Bataki, Smash Gear, and of course VO2 Express down at Cranbourne North.
Yep. Cade.
Been a great year. Good to see Ringwood come out on top.
Yep.
Just thanks for everyone for tuning in here.
Yeah, we'd like to thank Sean Nugent, who also helped us out throughout the final series. Just a quick little shout out to some of the Ringwood Hawks sponsors: Optus Stud Park, Genesis Ringwood, Blackburn Kia, Original Joe's, Go Vita, Pancake Parlour Eastland, as Will mentioned, Bounce Health Group, and Dunk Uniforms, which are designed by Creative, and it makes everybody on the court look extra good. It's been a joy bringing you these final series, especially for us. We've had help from Falcons TV. Thank you to them.
Absolutely.
And
Andrew Seabrook and team.
And we've got a championship at Ringwood, so we couldn't be happier. The girls can't be happier. It's been a great year for the Big V, and we will. Any last words from anybody before I wrap it up?
Look, it's getting better and better, isn't it? The Big V, and of course. Yeah. Especially the media coverage. Obviously, Andrew Seabrook doing a fantastic job at Falcons TV week in, week out down at Waveland, as well as this final series. Obviously, yourselves here at Ringwood doing a fantastic job, and obviously and of course support the clubs really.
100%.
Especially helping me out in my coverage when I needed sometimes when I need to rest my own voice at times. So look, fantastic job. Went on to you two in particular for taking the commentary in the final series, especially in the grand final here at Ringwood, and it's been a pleasure being part of it.
Thank you for coming down. It's been awesome. I hope everyone who's tuned in has enjoyed it as we see the girls start cutting down the net. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you all next year.
See you next year.